Hello, today is September 5th, 2023. Today we'll be doing a series of 3 video source inspections for one of our international customers. We do that to just demonstrate that the controllers in question here are in perfect working order prior to leaving our facility. This is our sales order the customer can refer to. And so we're going to do a abbreviated test process. We're going to do a 30-second rinse at 500 RPM. A 10-second purge at 1800 RPM, followed by a 30-second dry 1 at 1800 RPM and a 30-second dry 2 at 500 RPM. These lights indicate what your solenoids and your tool are doing. These lights here are for your heaters, your anti-static if your tool is so equipped. So let's get started. So you see your door is sealed, your rinse just came on. We're running at our 500 RPM process speed. At the end of this cycle, we'll speed up to 1800 RPM. You'll see your heaters come on. Your purge will come on about 5 seconds after that. Also, the N2 is blowing. Now we're in our dry 1 at 1800 RPM. When we go into dry 2, your tool will go in through your anti-static, will turn on if your tool is so equipped. At the end of your process, after your rotor speed slows down to about 75 RPM, it'll fire up the RSP, it'll upright your rotor, it'll open your door, and then it's safe to remove your product. Rotor upright, door sealed, unsealed, ready to go. This concludes test 1 of 3. Thank you. Hello, today is September 5th, 2023, and we're going to do the second of our 3 video source inspections. This guy here, once again, is our test process. A 30-second rinse at 500 RPM, a 10-second purge at 1800 RPM, a 30-second dry 1 at 1800 RPM, and a 30-second dry 2 at 500 RPM. These lights indicating what your solenoids and your tool are doing. These lights here for your heaters, your anti-static. And the purpose of this is to demonstrate the controllers are in perfect working order prior to leaving our facility. This is our sales order for our international customer. Let's get started here. See our door is sealed. Rinses come on. We're at our 500 RPM program speed. When we enter the purge cycle, your heaters will come on. Your N2 will come on also. Your purge will come on about 5 seconds after that. Then it'll go off at the end of the cycle there, starting your dry 1. You can see we're at our 1800 RPM process speed. And at the end of this cycle, it will drop into our 500 RPM dry 2, which your anti-static will come on. And at the end of this process, when your rotor speed slows down to 75 RPM, it will engage your rotor stop positioner, your upright your rotor, and shortly thereafter it will unseal the door. It's safe to remove your product at that time. concludes the end of our process. Rotor is upright, door is unsealed. You can move your product. This concludes test 2 of 3 of our video source inspection. Hello, today is September 5th, 2023, and this is going to be the third of our video process or source inspection for one of our international customers. Here's our sales order for that customer. And just a quick note, this guy here, the front plate was in pretty poor condition. This is the original plate, so we went ahead and replaced that. So you can see a little bit difference. There's your serial number on there. Okay, we're going to do an abbreviated test process. We're going to do a 30-second rinse at 500 RPM, a 10-second purge at 1800 RPM, followed by a 30-second dry 1, also at 1800 RPM, and a 30-second dry 2 at 500 RPM. These lights indicate here are simulating your SRD. These are your solenoids. These are your heaters and your anti-static. And they'll come on at the appropriate times. So let's get started. So your door is sealed. Rinse is engaged. So at the end of this process, your speed increase to 18 RPM. You'll see your purge light come on about 5 seconds after that. And also your heaters will come on and your N2 will come on. We're now in our dry 1 process. You see when we hit dry 2 that your speed will slow down to 500 RPM and your anti-static will come on. At the end of this process, your rotor slows down to about 75 RPM. It will engage your rotor stop positioner, which will upright your rotor. Shortly thereafter, it will unseal your door, and it's safe to remove your product at that time. That concludes the process. That's the end of our third process or video source inspection. Thank you. Have a great day.